the Motionless and Whiters have requested.
No, I don't think it was them requesting.
What?
Because everyone was offended that we put Motionless and White and BBB in the same bucket.
Offended by what?
So I don't think...
They are in the same bucket.
They're not, apparently.
Okay. Well, to me, they are.
To your unknowing brain.
Yeah, to my unknowing brain. They were.
And then we listened to Motionless, and that proved it wrong. But we only know one BBB song.
Knives and Pens.
Knives and Pens.
Knives and Pens.
Which, honestly, I haven't heard that song in, like, probably 10 years. So I
know. We should really listen to that
sounds
again.
Like. But anyways, not same bucket.
No, okay. All I was trying to say is that on our Motionless and White video, we had a lot of requests for Black Veil Brides because we did talk about them in our Motionless
we said
video.
That we are completely
unaware.
Under the rock.
And also, it's just one of those bands that surpassed me, that's for sure. I just always...
Can't use that word.
Why?
I hate when you use that word.
Oh, yeah.
Because you use it incorrectly.
Yeah. Okay. I just never... I want to say surpassed so bad.
Only know one word.
They passed me by.
Yeah.
Right?
They passed you by.
They passed me by. They passed
me. They passed me by too.
They passed you by too?
They passed me by too.
I feel like if you spoke another language, it'd be so hard to listen to us.
Because we're annoying?
No, because like the things we say are just so...
Oh, yeah, you couldn't try to learn English by listening to us because we use everything incorrectly, apparently.
No, of course.
Of course.
Okay, so this is a new track by them.
Yes.
When did it come out? Do you know?
No.
I think it was like really recently.
I think within the last month. I'll look on my good old telly.
Yeah, let's look at the telly because I'm curious. I am curious if this is part of an album or if it's a single.
Part of an album. The album is going to be called Vindicate, which is the track that we're listening to.
Love that.
There are 4 songs out so far, and the album comes out on May 8th.
May 8th. So close to your day of birth.
B-Day present for me. Hopefully I like it.
A little Black Veil Bride's birthday present.
Yep.
That's a lot of bees.
That is a lot
for
of
my
bees.
Abby.
Oh. You're being funny. Well, I guess, do you know anything? You don't know anything about Black Veil Brides.
Not really. Like, I know what Andy looks like.
I know they've been through a lot of eras visually, aesthetically. I don't know if they've been through a lot of eras musically.
Yeah,
because I don't listen. But, I mean, obviously, like, they had a very, like, almost like, I don't want to get yelled at for using the wrong term.
What's the term?
Like,
what are you trying to say?
like a gothic look to them. Like, they wore, like...
eyeliner, all the things.
Well, yeah, and, like, white face paint.
Well, that's another reason why I like put them in the Motionless and White.
It's also like Kiss
category. Yeah, it's so Kiss of them.
But so they did that, and then
we're looking at the music video right now, and there's a clown on our screen, and he might have paint on him as well.
Well, obviously he has clown paint on.
Yeah, I mean he literally.
But they don't still do that. That was like one fun fact
an era?
that I do know about Black Veil Brides is that Andy was like 16 when the band started.
It's just not that shocking to me because I feel like a lot of my favorite bands came up in the same era as Black Veil Brides, and they were all literally like high schoolers making their first albums.
It's just so cool.
It's so crazy. And also it's just like when you have a band like that and people want to hear your hits from your first album, it's like, I wrote that when I was 16.
And probably earlier.
Yeah, or wrote it earlier for sure. And then like you go to perform it and you're like in your 30s. It's so crazy. It's just such a crazy turnaround, you know? But I love to see that they're still at it. Mm-hmm. And I love that like I might be able to be like backtrack after this if like we really enjoy this or something. I'll definitely deep dive.
That's what happened with Motionless and White. Like we definitely just kind of, we didn't write them off. We just never like really gave them the time of the day.
Yeah.
And then I'm a fan now. I would say I really enjoy them.
I just like really like the way that Chris moves, you know?
What do you mean?
Like, I just think that he's... No, I just think that, like, them putting out that track that, like, kind of displayed all the... I just licked my lips. Cool. What I mean, not the way he moves, okay? I meant, like...
Metaphorically, the way he moves.
Almost, like, you know, he's in this new era, and then he's, like, paying homage to, like, all his
I
old
thought that
eras.
was such a sick idea.
I just thought that was cool, and the way that like the fans actually like are obsessed with it just as much as, you know, other things that they've put out. I love when somebody's able to like continue putting out really good shit, and it seems like he's somebody who does that. A band
that's been together for 20 years and still putting out really good shit. Like, it's impressive.
It is.
It's not every day that you see that.
No, absolutely.
But, I mean, they've been together for about 20 years, so I guess let's see if this song blows us away, and then we'll have the chance to dive through all their other
I'm pumped. I'm like going in pretty blind. Welcome back to Heartcore. I'm Gabby.
And I'm Abby.
And today we're listening to Black Veil Brides.
Yep, this one is Vindicate. Crazy already.
Yeah.
I feel the rage begin, boiling in my blood with all my pride and sin. Vindication always starts with They say that we are born believing, and then they take your soul to steal you. I can feel my anger driving me. I can hear your screams. I feel lost and loud. Everything you say, another sacred vow. Never let it go until you drown. I know I'll never let it die. All of the memories burn through, and I'll fucking vindicate my life and bury what's left of you. I'm haunted by the ghosts of my whole life. Won't let 'em die. I'm feeling lost and loud. Everything you say, another sacred vow. Never let it go until you drown. I know I'll never let it die. All of the memories burn through, and I'll fucking vindicate my life and bury what's left of you. Writing down my misery, the dark consuming me, just another hateful beast. I cannot sleep. Writing down my misery, the dark consuming me, just another hateful beast. I cannot I know I'll never let it die. All of the memories burn through, and I'll fucking vindicate my life and bury what's left of you. Lost and loud. Everything you say, another sacred vow. Never let it go until you drown.
Oh my God.
There's so much going on.
That was madness. That was madness.
I have to say, and I know we're going to get yelled at for it, but that was diabolical.
It was diabolical. No, I totally agree. I have a million thoughts.
Okay.
Okay.
Go through them.
Okay. First, I need to know if you can place where my head's at with something. Okay.
Okay.
I thought there was elements, including the chorus and the guitars, that sound similar to a band that we have reviewed before.
Ugh.
And I was really getting these vibes from them personally.
Do you know who you're thinking of?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm just supposed to guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, were you getting any vibes from a particular band that you could relate this to? I could be so far off, but I don't think I am.
Nothing was coming to mind.
Okay.
So tell me.
It's Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh.
Like, heavy. In the guitars, I think. And also, yeah, the chorus.
Interesting.
Like, I really thought, like, I don't know if it's the melody or what, or like the way that the song was structured, like, and not his voice, but like the way he was singing.
Like the way he was drawing things out?
I don't know. It was just giving Avenged Sevenfold to me, like, quite a bit.
So, like, that doesn't immediately ring true in my ears, but I'll give it another listen and see, like, if I can see where you're coming from.
It was really reminding me of the second song you showed me by them.
Really?
I mean, a bit, yeah. It also reminded me, like, I know that, like, one Guitar Hero song.
God?
I can't remember. Maybe you did. Maybe actually I'm talking about the one Guitar Hero song that I know by them. I don't know the name of the song.
Backcountry?
Maybe Backcountry. Either way, I was like heavily getting Avenged.
Okay, that's interesting.
I know. That could be like a hot take. I literally have no idea.
What you hear is what you hear.
Also, another diabolical music video. We just watched The Pretty Reckless, and it was also like a scandalous music video.
Yeah.
This one had crazy vibes going on.
Crazy.
Nuns, craziness, like gay nuns, like all different kinds of things were happening. Vampires. I liked the vampire of it all.
I did really
I
love the
loved
vampire
when
of
his
it all.
teeth came out, and like I loved him biting the apple.
Yes. So the general theme of the song was the theme of the music video wasn't really matching up to the lyrics for me, but I'll have to read through them.
Same.
When
We
I
didn't have the lyrics pulled up.
But like the theme of the video to me was like, I don't know, like temptation, like with the apple, like Adam and the apple. I don't know.
The nuns of it
all.
I was lost at times.
Yeah, I was a little bit lost in the sauce, but I was enjoying it.
Me too. The vibes were all different too, though. Like,
yeah, I like switched from medieval nun to current day clubbing vampire.
It was very strange.
I loved the scene of his mouth filling up with all the blood. And then when he smiled with all the blood in his mouth, I loved that. That was cool.
I was getting a little queasy over that. And then also, like, when he stabbed a pole in somebody.
A steak.
Oh, the steak.
You don't know how to kill vampire?
Oh my God, that's what was happening.
Steak to the heart.
Yeah, that, I didn't like.
I liked that.
I didn't like seeing that.
I did.
It gave me a bit of nausea.
I did like that. I liked the way that it was shot. It was very visually appealing. I was entertained the entire time.
Yeah, it was crispy clean.
Okay, so what did you think about how it sounded?
The first part where screams came in, loved, obsessed, was giving like post-hardcore screams.
Yeah.
Totally obsessed. Like, I'm so here for it. The chorus, no. Like, not for me.
Like his like more big rock soft vocals.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Really didn't love that, you know, but the screams like made it really enjoyable for me. And then the vibe kind of switched up like at the 50% mark of the song. And I can't even remember exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, did they?
No, I promise it did. I just don't know exactly what happened. But I was like, this is more my speed. But then he would go back into the chorus and then he would lose me. What about you? Like,
so I'm
like it?
I'm generally in line with like exactly what you're saying. The screams I loved, and there was way more screaming and harsher vocals than I thought there would be.
Oh, interesting.
In this song. I mean, I remember Knives and Pens, like it being like his rock voice.
Yeah.
And to me, of like my hazy memory of it, it's still like that's his voice. So I'm guessing like that is generally their sound. Like it is like his more like powerhouse rock
very
vocal.
Theatrical.
He's very theatrical.
Like theatrical rock.
I was thinking of Ice Nine Kills a little bit.
Yes, I could see that.
But the screams I absolutely loved. And then his rock vocals,
You know what?
while
I'm wondering if I'm like thinking about Ice Nine Kills and not Avenged. I don't think I am. I think I'm not. But I do like 100% agree with you. And that just
and
sparked
even like
something
the
in me.
more like big room rock vocals mixed with the screams, that was Ice Nine Kills.
Totally.
So I mean, they would probably be on a lineup together.
I feel like
they'd be on the same stage versus Motionless on the same stage with them.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I do think that they'd be on the same lineup.
Yeah.
That'd be a good lineup.
But in terms of my opinion on the rock vocals, like while rock vocals aren't my like number one thing that I gravitate towards, I still do enjoy it. Like I could see this going in my playlist. Like I enjoyed it enough for it to go into my playlist. And I think it would even grow on me more. Like I have room in my heart, I think, more than you do for like more rocky sounding things.
I think so too.
Just because of like my history of like what I grew up on,
Yeah.
I feel like. So I do enjoy it, I think, a little bit more than you do. And I think there was plenty of screams in it to, even if I didn't necessarily like love that
The
sound.
whole thing. Yeah. It would keep you there.
Yeah, for sure.
I understand. The thing that would keep me there are the screams.
Yeah.
Like they were screams that I really liked. And I'm like curious if he ever sings in more of like a high register.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
I mean,
like,
yeah, we just do
like just
gravitate
dabble for a
towards like
second.
higher pitch.
Like, what if you just try?
Like, what if you just go up?
Just go up. It's like, you don't got to go back down. No, of course, like this is his sound. This is how it is. It's not exactly what I thought it was going to be.
No.
But I don't know if it was like in a good or bad way or just.
See, it was way more like metalcore-y than I thought it was going to be. Like, I definitely thought it was going to lean heavier on the rock side of things. So I am pleasantly surprised.
See, I thought that it was going to go like darker.
In what way?
I don't know. In like more of a spooky way. Which I'm not getting spooky vibes at all other than the music video and the vampire-ness.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only spooky vibes I got. Like,
yeah,
the song
wasn't
didn't
like a
sound spooky. No. I think that maybe perhaps I did judge them a little bit, like by the way that they looked and like, I don't know, preconceived whatever that I didn't know. And I just like threw them into a bucket that they just aren't. And I actually do think that they're much more theatrical than I was expecting them to be.
Yeah, definitely.
And I like some theatrical bands. Like, I'm a huge My Cam fan. But then sometimes things can go a little cheeseball on me. And I don't think this was cheeseball. I just think that like the big room rock of it all like wasn't exactly for me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, which I mean, I think that just like runs true with your usual opinion. Like big room rock voice is
but
like
I
almost
didn't
never
think
for
they
you.
were going to go like that. Like, I had no idea it was going to be so rocky.
Okay.
And I'm really
So you like don't remember what Knives and Pins sounded like.
No, I'm really needing to hear Knives and Pins
I really
again.
need to hear it again too, but I did remember that he has a rock voice.
Okay. That
but
makes sense.
This was hard. This went harder than I thought it would.
Yeah. No, the screams were hard.
What would you give it?
I think I would give it like a solid 5.8.
Oh, okay.
What about you?
I think I'm like in the 7 range.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a general enjoy.
Yeah. I generally enjoyed it.
I like kind of didn't, but also did think it was really well produced.
Yeah, the music video was sick. Another part I really liked about the music video is when he would scream, his eyes would go white.
Oh,
did you notice that?
I didn't notice that.
I did like that.
That sounds fun.
But yeah, I generally enjoyed it. Like, I think I'm intrigued enough to listen to like the entire album when it comes out, for sure.
I'm intrigued by him. Like, I think he's a really interesting, like, lead vocalist. I just like don't know anything about him. Maybe that's why I am intrigued, you know? Yeah. And so like I would like to go backwards. I need to listen to Knives and Pens, and I totally will listen to the full album to like get a whole, you know, range of how it is. Cause like maybe this song isn't exactly like what the whole album's gonna sound like.
Yeah, who knows?
Or
and
maybe
then,
it is.
Also from the already existing discography. If anyone has any recommendations on songs, we'd love to hear it. I mean, I'm definitely interested enough to
I mean, I feel like it's one of those like bands that has like a cult following to them and like for a reason. And like I would like to find some gems that I like as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that we did this. I mean, I've been wanting to do it for a while.
It was so entertaining. And like I love going in like super blind with something like this because then it does like whether it's for me or not, I'm always like I love like the surprise factor, you know?
Yeah. And it's always a good reminder that like, I mean, we've had these preconceived notions for
years.
What? Yeah, 15 years.
Literally.
So, I mean, it's always a really good reminder to like, whatever, just freaking listen to it.
Well, guys, let us know where we should go in our BBB journey and if you have any other suggestions for us.
Yeah, and thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to show our button some love, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
See ya.